Tom. Hello everybody, Tom Fawkes here. Welcome back to more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we convinced Juhani to veer from the dark side and go back to the Jedi Council, and there's also giant flying manta rays. In this episode, I was going to go back to the ship and switch my party members, but when I did it, something happened.
Mission, is that you? It's me, Lena, remember? I was dating your brother back on Terrace.
Lena? What are you doing here? Where's Griff?
I'm just passing through. Griff and I broke up a few months after we left Terrace together. Probably for the best. Your brother can be charming, Mission, but he's bad news.
Don't you start trashing my brother, you cantina rat! Take that back or I'll smack you so hard your head tails will pop off!
Mission, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting this way?
Misha gets a little worked up when it comes to her brother.
Yeah, I know how she feels. Griff can be pretty frustrating. I guess that's why Mission didn't want to come with us when we left Terrace.
You liar! Griff told me that you didn't want his little sister tagging along. That's why he had to leave me behind.
Is that what the Hutt spawn told you? I wanted you to come with us, Mission. I even offered to pay for your ticket. Why not? I paid for everything else while I was with that freeloader. But he told me you didn't want to leave Terrace. I said we shouldn't even go then. But he said we'd come back and get you after we struck it rich on Tatooine. Just another one of his lies.
No, you're the one who's lying. Griff wouldn't... He wouldn't try to leave me behind.
Why should we believe you? Maybe he thought you were better off on Terrace, Mission. Maybe your brother isn't the man you thought he was.
Think about it. If Griff wasn't trying to ditch you, Mission, then why didn't he tell you where we were going? After we left Terrace, he told me looking after you was holding him back. Griff's always looking to blame other people for his own problems. That's why he abandoned you. He did the same thing to me, too. As soon as I ran out of money, he started blaming me for all of his problems. Like it's my fault his get-rich-quick schemes never work out.
Sounds like you're better off without him.
You damn well know it. He's nothing but a sleazy scam artist. If Mission knew it was good for her, she'd forget he ever existed.
But Griff is my brother. I just can't pretend he doesn't exist. If he was here to defend himself, Lena wouldn't be saying all this bad stuff about him.
Hey, if you want to talk to Griff, go ahead. Last I heard he was going to make a fortune working the Zerka Corp mines on Tatooine. But as far as I'm concerned, he's out of my life forever.
Griff's better off without you anyway, you table-dancing, brother-stealing home wrecker.
I guess that's my cue to leave then. I didn't mean to upset you, Mission. But one day you'll see I'm right about your brother. I only hope it's not too late by then.
Ooh, that is very interesting. Very coincidental that we were just talking to Mission about her brother as well. How you doing, kid?
Hey there. What?
I want to talk to you about your brother.
Don't tell me you believe Lena's lies. Griff might be working as a miner on Tatooine, but the rest of her story is Bantha Poodoo. You can't trust someone like her. At least Griff's free of her clutches. I'd like to go speak to the Zerka Corp rep on Tatooine if we have time. Maybe I can arrange to see my brother again.
We'll find your brother, Mission.
I just hope he's not in any kind of trouble when we do.
Well, I guess we'll have to see for ourselves then. Anyway, I'm gonna go switch our party members. And for this next leg, I'm gonna bring along Zalbar and T3M4. And we have a chance to level them up as well. Attributes for T3. What should I put this into? That'd be better for attack bonuses on enemies. But if I put it into intelligence, I'll be able to get more skill points later down the line. And I want to get the little guy's demolitions up as well. So he's gonna be super useful. Meanwhile, Zalbar. I'm gonna get your dexterity up so that way you can get a little bit more armor on you. That's something that you need. You can put more into your... I wish I had more points to put into him. Put more into your demolitions. I think I'm gonna mostly go for demolitions and treat injury on him. He's gonna need treat injury. Implant level 3, wow. Come to think of it, did I put an implant on him? No, there was the response package here that increases dexterity. Oh, so I probably didn't need the other one anyway. Oh well. We got missions, Vibroblade. We got our party. We got me and my lightsaber and my vibroblade. And now we gotta go talk to the Jedi Council. I remember very distinctly. Well, no, I can't talk about that. It has to do with the ending of the game, so I'm not gonna. I'll talk about it depending on if we get it or not. Oh, I see Juhani. Hello, Juhani.
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order.
Have you spoken to the Council?
I have spoken to the Council, and they have helped me see the truth. The truth about myself, and the truth of my actions. Quatra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quatra wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light.
So where's Quatra now?
After our last battle, Quatra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to follow a guide. You. Back to the light. When I left, Quatra knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
You'll be given another chance to prove yourself. I hope you use it well.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force and the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
Journal entry added. Learned a little bit more about Juhani. We did our Jedi trials. Got a few side quests here that we can do, but first I do want to talk to the Jedi. I love that flourish. Something about that flourish. Oh, I gotta talk to Master Jar about this, don't I? Hey, I brought Juhani back to the side of light.
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our Order.
I've done it! I'm a member of the Order! I do want a different color lightsaber, though. Not a big fan. The yellow's nice, but I think it's one of the weaker lightsaber colors. What if there was a black lightsaber that's like it's like a beam of an absence of light. Gotta talk to somebody.
If you have questions...
Yeah.
Greetings, young Padawan. As you should ponder...
I'll be going now? Let me see if let's see. Let me talk to Master Vandar.
It is good to see Juhani has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now, it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Tatooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for.
I will investigate the ruins right away.
Be sure to bring Bastila with you. There is a powerful link between you, and you will need to draw strength from each other during the trials ahead.
I'm forced to use Bastila on this. I'm gonna take along I'm gonna take along T3M4.
I demand justice! The Central family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into his son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
But what about my Jedi training?
Your study and training are important, of course. But the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
The task has its own importance. It may also serve to divert our minds for a short time. Something which carries its own rewards.
Alright, we finally got Bastila back. She can level up at least once. She has really high dexterity. I am going to... Let's see. I'm gonna put into her wisdom a bit, because that'll help with force-related powers. In terms of skills... Man alive, you've got crappy skills. And you only have treat, injury, and awareness as your actual skills, so that's not, it's not great. That is, it's not great. Slow, affliction, lightsaber throw, force suppression, drain life, shock. Let's see. Actually, shock might be, even though it's a dark power. Dark side powers require more force to use. I believe I mentioned that before. I always get kind of caught up on this one. I think stun droid would be a good one to have. Just because I think it'd be a little bit easier to go about, like, you know, using that. Let me go ahead. She just has clothing. Oh, there we go, Jedi robe. Although I believe that's mine. She can't use any armor though, so I'm just gonna give her the Jedi robe. Stealth field generator. Oh, this ain't the best. Whatever. I'm forced to take her along, so I think we'll go ahead and use this opportunity to go do the mission at those ruins. Meanwhile, Juhani is still here. I saw somebody in the comments say that to not, like, try not to level up as much on Taurus, which, here's the thing, your maximum level in this game is level 20. So, which is very similar to D&D as well. One issue with that, though, is that if I had chosen not to level up, that means I would have been missing out on a lot of quests in you know, the area on Taurus. Is that... Oh, that's a new Cath Hound. A wounded Cath Hound? Did I miss that? Wait, where did these new Cath Hounds come from? Why is this one already wounded? And for some reason, it's attacking my droid. Why am I having so much trouble hitting this Cath Hound? Oh, I really need to get that higher leveled who's a what's it's. Let's go ahead and throw a lightsaber. 19 damage. Not bad, not bad. She used her own for a lightsaber. I think Bastila's probably gonna end up being like my healer because a lot of her, well, she doesn't use as many points with light side powers because she's further on the light side. Neutral powers, I think, are completely unaffected by it. There are the ruins. I wanted to bring T3 along for the sake of being able to hack the computers in there easily. If there are computers. I believe there are. I know there's some kind of like terminal or something, but being able to just go in there and read It'll be nice. It's like a trip to the library. Here we are.
How can I help?
I want to talk about that dream.
It was less of a dream and more of a vision. A vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not.
I still don't understand why we shared this vision.
Are you wondering why we shared the vision? Or why we even received it in the first place? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked. And for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near-physical bond. As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will, and perhaps we should be grateful for what we've been given.
But how did our fates become linked?
I don't know. Believe me, I certainly don't find the prospect of being joined to you enjoyable in any fashion.
Oh, she's being tsundere. Believe me, the feeling is mutual.
Then perhaps the sooner we see to our destiny, the sooner we can proceed on our separate paths. That seems a logical solution, no?
So, I have another question. What do you think Malik and Reverend... Well, we're gonna find the answers to this later, so there's no point in, you know, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, mulling over them, I suppose. Destroy is speaking a language you do not recognize. What language is that? What are you trying to say? Destroy is speaking in a language you do not recognize. Bastila, do you have any idea what this droid is saying?
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
I can reproduce any of the languages spoken by the slaves or the builders.
Hey, I understood that!
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manaan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
Communication was vital to ensure the slaves constructed this temple according to the wishes of the builders.
You know, I did that for,
But you are not the slave species. Neither of you are the builders. You are like the ones who came before.
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malik likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
I used that voice for Hut, so I think I'm gonna switch it up. What are you? Why are you here?
I am an overseer. The builders programmed me to enforce discipline among the slaves while this monument to their power of the Starforge was constructed.
What is the Starforge?
The Starforge is the glory of the builders, the apex of their infinite empire. It is the machine of invincible might, a tool of unstoppable conquest, maybe.
Could you be a little bit more specific?
The Starforge is the glory of the builders, the apex of their infinite energy. It is a machine of invincible might, a tool of unstoppable conquest.
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. In fact, it could be anything.
By the way, if you're wondering why I'm speaking like that for the Selkath and you haven't played this game before, you'll see soon enough. Could it have been a factory or a weapons plant?
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Who are these builders you keep talking about?
The builders are the great masters of the galaxy, the conquerors of all worlds, the rulers of the infinite empire, and the creator of the Starforge.
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
Something must have wiped the builders out.
The empire of the builders is infinite and everlasting. None can stand against their might and the power of the Starforge.
Have you seen a builder recently?
I've been in here since the completion of this monument. In all this time, no builders returned to seek information on the Starforge.
How long have you been here?
My chronological circuits have marked over 10 full revolutions of this system's outermost planet around the sun since the builders left.
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. The builders constructed my chronological circuitry using the technology of the Starforge itself. My calculations are infallible.
Tell me about Revan and Malik, the ones who came before us.
The ones who came before you, the ones like you, not builders but not slaves, sought knowledge of the Starforge and its origins. They proved themselves worthy. They discovered the secrets of the Starforge beyond the sealed door behind me. There was another who failed to unlock the secret and paid the ultimate price.
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
Oh, I like Nemo! Did you kill the Jedi over there?
I am not programmed for combat. I did not harm the one who failed. The Temple's own protections will destroy those who seek knowledge of the Starforge if they are deemed unworthy.
How can I prove myself worthy?
Enter the proving grounds to the east and west. Within them, those who understand the will of the builders can unlock their secrets and open the doors. But those who fail will be destroyed by the power of the temple itself. More than this, I am not programmed to say.
Revan and Malik unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malik is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Alright, well, we kind of know where we gotta go now. This door is sealed.
If the droid is correct, then we must complete...
Yep, okay, so I gotta complete these. I can, however, go to Nemo's remains, get a Jedi Knight robe and a sigil crystal. Let me check on the Jedi Knight robe. It's the Achani fiber is still better than this, but I actually think that force healing might be dark side adjustment. Am I that evil already? Ooh. Base cost is 25 plus 6 for me being more associated with the dark side. Oh, I don't want that. What have I done? Guardian droid. Let's start with a nice saber toss. Oh, that did 2 damage. Oh, that did 2 damage. We're gonna have to break through that shield before we're able to do anything to this guy. Oh man, he's just burning me alive, isn't he? Alright, we're finally actually able to put a dent in him. This is practically a mini-boss right here. It's gonna use up all of its flamethrower charges on me. I'm gonna need to heal up here. If he uses it again, I'll go for Fawkes Cure. Okay, never mind. She went for it for me. I'm gonna go for critical strikes then, see what I can do. That is very hot. She's healing for me, so she's basically like Donald in Kingdom Hearts, but a much better Donald. Oh, I really hope I can enhance my lightsaber with improved critical hit rate. Because that would be awesome. Because I think how critical works is, if I roll within the range of the critical hit, then it automatically hits no matter what. There we go. Whew. That droid was only worth 25 experience points, but the experience of fighting it was worth more. Wreckage. Hey, some stuff for a little man. All right, ancient terminal. Ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach. The screen flickers to life and a scream of incomprehensible characters scrolls across it. Talk to the computer. Computer goes silent, screen blank. A few extremely unusual characters then appear on the screen. Press a button. The machine stands silent and waiting. Press a button. Okay, insert your data pad into the receptacle. Computer seems to be interfacing with the datapad. The screen goes blank again. Then more familiar characters begin to appear on screen. Risiki, Jusuf, On Sohe, Itasuchif. Talk to the computer. The computer goes silent, humming data. Datapad is released from the receptacle. Machine goes silent for a moment before flickering to life. Data interpretation, language analysis complete. Interrogative. Identify 3 primary life-giving seed world types. Oceanic, grassland, and arboreal. Planetary type conducive to life, breaking life seal. Ancient computer stands silent and still. Ooh, I'm almost dead.
I'm here.
You cast Cure at a less consuming rate. I need to start using my light side, getting more light side points here, because I'm not doing so great in the good noodle department here. There's another droid. Is that the only one? Start with a saber throw and then we'll get on with it. Did that do nothing? Did I miss?
There.
I'm gonna go Xenoblade Chronicle style here and go on the opposite side of it. I might want to consider, because I still have levels in Rogue or Scoundrel, so I might want to consider getting abilities that debilitate my enemies. Oh great, I'm frozen. I'm not ready to let it go. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore.
Let's make this quick.
There we go, getting some damage in. Oh, okay, that was to it. I was like, did that just deal all that damage to me? Oh, God. Oh, it's cold. Yo, Bastille, you gotta do something there, buddy.
Yes?
How about disengage and cure everybody?
Now that I'm here.
I might, you know what, I honestly might go for 2 lightsabers. Because you want to actually attack the thing? So far, our little droid buddy's doing it. What are you doing? Hello? She's not doing anything! Great! Cool!
What can I do?
Glad we had this talk! Why aren't you doing anything? Oh my God! I can't hit it. Is this defense really that high? Does it have damage reduction? Whoops. I have no abilities that I can hit with. Maybe, hold on, let me try. I'm gonna try equipping ion pistols, or ion blasters, see if that helps. Oh, could you please hit it? I'm running dangerously low in repair kits. Thank God! Holy cow, why did Bastila stop hitting it?
Yes?
I am so close to death.
What?
All right, Rindo, go over to the terminal. Ancient computer hums and throbs as it approaches. Attempt to slice into the computer. Failure, no given knowledge of ancient system and a patented ability to read this output. Your attempt is doomed. Press a button. A new sequence of equally incomprehensible characters appears on screen. Press many buttons at random. Talk to the computer. Computer goes silent, screen blank. Insert your datapad into the receptacle. Press a button. Talk to the computer. Datapad is released and it recognizes the data. Primary death-giving world types. Desert, volcanic, and barren.
What can I do?
Was that enough time to pass for me to get some cure on? Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's the good stuff right there. All right. Well, let's get on in here then. The door should unseal itself now. There it is. Inside we have an empty hall and another door. This place is giant. Inside we have... Please tell me it's not another droid battle. What do we have here?
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
What is it?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
I still don't understand about the Starforge. What does it do?
I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world, and if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Perhaps those worlds will have more clues.
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge. And some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
New journal entry found. We've discovered a map that leads us to different worlds. I'm assuming the map was marked with those particular worlds, but yeah. Hey, you got any more talk for us?
You've proven yourself worthy. The sealed door is open. If you wish to learn the secrets of the Starforge, you must pass through the door to the room beyond.
I'll be going now.
I shall remain here as programmed by the builders.
Okay, bye, Zoidberg. Zoidbot. You are Zoidbot. Next time on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, we're going to be heading back to the Jedi Council and telling them exactly what we found here at the, here in the these ancient ruins. See you all then. Later. I didn't mean to get so prepared for battle. I'll just put my lightsaber away.